Hey guys, Uncle Ray. Welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. I've got some fascinating information I want to share with you, and quite frankly, I'll be surprised if any of you have understood this until now. Now, that's not bragging or anything, that's just me going down the rabbit hole for about 1,000 hours following some of my rules that I learned back in the day working for Bear Stearns, which was a competitor to J.P. Morgan, Goldman Sachs, all those big boys. And I've been behind the scenes and I've learned three things. Follow the money, nothing is as it appears, and the government picks winners and losers. Now, with those three thoughts, I spent about 1,000 hours going down the manhole, as you can see. That behind you is just a big roadmap of how all the roads lead to J.P. Morgan. And it's pretty dang interesting. And quite frankly, I am really shocked at what I uncovered. And I think you'll find it fascinating, especially if you are someone that likes to do a deep dive. Now, if you are a stock trader or a crypto investor, you want to watch this whole video because it's pretty interesting. And quite frankly, it's probably going to be more beneficial to guys that are looking to stay in the stock market. Uh, Now, before we get into all that, please hit that like button, subscribe, mash the notification. Let me know what you think when this is all said and done in the comment sections. Be a part of this community. We're trying to grow it, and we want you to help us do that. All right, guys. Have you ever heard the word fintech? Well, I actually thought it was a company. I kept seeing fintech does this, fintech wins this award, fintech company does this. And I started Googling fintech corporation. Well, I just kept getting different answers after different answers. Well, come to find out, fintech is financial technology. So there's a lot of fintech companies. And what financial technology is what's going to make the banking global reset happen, right? And we all know that's going to happen, and that's part of what's going on with XRP and the SEC. I'm not going to get into all that regulations and stuff, but I want to tell you that the Web3 and blockchain ecosystem, none of that is how I thought it was. Now, I thought that it was blockchain technology sitting on top of blockchain technology, sitting on top of blockchain technology, and they were token after token after token. Well, it is blockchain technology, but there's not necessarily a token linked to it. They're companies, major corporations. Now, in going down the rabbit hole and linking everything to J.P. Morgan, it all started with the news of MetaMask. You know, J.P. Morgan owns MetaMask. J.P. Morgan owns part of Ethereum. All that. Well, I'm not going to get in and muddy the waters about that, but they may not own it, but you can bet your ass they have control of it in a big way. Now, I'm not going to judge that. I'm just non-biased. All I want to do is get my thinking correct so I'll know how to capitalize on whatever it is that comes down the pipe. And that's what I want to share with you guys. Now, what you're looking at on the screen is Web3 Labs. They are a huge telecommunication company. Well, they are linked to Enterprise Ethereum Alliance. Have you ever heard that? Now think about it. Why would Microsoft and J.P. Morgan and all these huge corporations around the world get together and create an Enterprise Ethereum Alliance? Well, J.P. Morgan put that in play. And basically, they own a piece of a lot of companies around the world that has blockchain technology application. Like basically, the Web3 labs that you're looking at is basically tells everyone here, I'm your Web3. Look at that, partner with, they won the Microsoft Partner of the Year. They basically tell corporate America, look, we will help you innovate into Web3, which is crypto, everything crypto. Look at that, the Blockchain Innovators Handbook. That's for banks and international corporations. Now, look at this, guys. This is what I want y'all to look at. And if you're a stock trader, you'll really want to pay attention, in my opinion. All right, it says clients. This is who Web3 works with. Well, Microsoft, J.P. Morgan, R3, and there'll be multiple videos on R3 and probably every one of these companies, so that's why you want to subscribe. Vodafone, huge telecommunications company, and Consensus. Consensus owns MetaMask. J.P. Morgan owns part of Consensus, and it goes on and on and on. I get it. I'm just doing this by memory, but I'm pretty sure Microsoft just made a big grab in Consensus and their partners as well. I mean, they're all linked together, guys. And so that basically is what I want to tell you. No matter what, look at the last one, awards and associations, Microsoft partner, but look at that. Look at this, guys. Let me make it very, very clear. Ethereum Foundation. Now think about it, guys. You follow the money. Nothing is as it appears. And the government picks winners or losers. Well, no matter what, I am 100% convinced Ethereum is the one that everyone has picked. Now, I'm going to do a video of the cryptos that we should be taking a look at for the global banking reset. And I want you to basically come back and look for those. But what I'm telling you right now, in my opinion, this huge association, this alliance, I mean, it's deep, guys. You can go down the rabbit hole. It's endless. It's endless, guys. These are just a few of the major corporations. Now, when you go down that rabbit hole and you see how they're linked and linked and linked, you'll understand that what most of these companies are doing, this is what I was confused about. They are creating blockchains, right? But they're not tokenizing them. They're just leaving them in a corporation. Another thing, J.P. Morgan used to buy on the stock exchange. Not anymore. They went back to being private. You know why? Because they are going to be the #1 winner, probably, of the great banking reset. When that happens, everything that J.P. Morgan is doing behind the scenes is absolutely going to make them probably the most powerful company in the world ever. For whatever that's worth, guys, if you're a stock trader, I would highly suggest you go look at R3, Consensus, J.P. Morgan, Microsoft, and unfortunately, now I'm doing it again from memory. You can't buy J.P. Morgan, but you can buy indirect companies that they own. Consensus and R3, I believe, are having an IPO come out, which unfortunately you have to be an accredited investor. Well, I think that's what the SEC is trying to rule on. I'm not going to get into it. I have a video on it, but I think when the SEC rules, it's going to be a win for the SEC and for Ripple. Ripple's not going to be considered a security. They're going to get a big fine for the way they raised their money in the ICO form. And then the SEC is going to try to capture all the ICOs and the IDOs and IBOs, which basically is the biggest risk reward in crypto. And guess what they're probably going to do? And I hope I'm wrong. They're going to make you have to be an accredited investor because they want to protect you guys. They don't want you turning your $1,000 into $100,000. Can't have that. Think about it, guys. Again, look for my video in the playlist. The #1 way to get wealthy in the stock market is if you can participate in IPOs. All right, guys, that's all I got for you. But no matter what, if you're into crypto, in my opinion, you got Bitcoin and you got Ethereum. And those are going to be the winners, bar none. It may not be the big bang for the buck. You know, it may not 10x, 100x every year or anything like that, but it's the steady eddy. You can feel comfortable buying the dips. You can feel comfortable buying the crashes, because again, one thing I know from working at Bear Stearns is follow the money. And Jamie Dimon right now is one of the most powerful men that ever lived. He's connected. He goes to Davos every year. He can call the White House, and the White House will pick up the phone. He's involved with Microsoft, Consensus, everything, guys. I mean, BlackRock, you name it, you can follow everything. He's like Kevin Bacon back in the day. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Let me know what you think in the comments. All right, take care, guys.